What up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
If you leave a tip, can you come back for it?
No. Usually you can't, right? You can't because it's processed, it's cash. I mean, if it's cash and you're like, yo, I left you a tip last night, can I have it back? You'd be like, what? I mean, no, I spent the money already.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I think if you leave a tip, regardless, unless you made a mistake, unless you're like, hey guys, that's a decimal, not a comma.
Right.
Unless you were like, you guys basically commit a fraud because I didn't intend to leave you that much.
Well,
But if you weren't very clear,
yeah,
you cannot come back.
right. Well, this story is very interesting. I'm definitely on the side of, look, if you leave a tip, you leave a tip. If you make a mistake, the people at the restaurant, the server has I feel like if they want, they could give it back to you, which in this case we'll tell you guys about here. But yeah, if you made the mistake, you made the mistake, so be careful. In this case, I feel like this is it's a good ending all around. Nothing bad, because this could have been like a big dispute.
Sure.
And it's also like, it's kind of crazy to see what happened, which is a guy in Colorado left $1,000 tip.
Yeah.
And it wasn't cash. It was in cash. Left it in cash. And so at a Thai restaurant in Colorado. So of course the servers were like, yo, awesome. Because it's not unheard of for people to do that.
And it's a Thai restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So it's not expensive. It's not like he left it at a steakhouse where
it's expected.
Yeah, where it's like, okay, your bill was like 2 G's.
Yeah.
For a group of 5 or something.
And then you leave a $400 tip in
Yeah.
America. Yeah, exactly. So the servers were really like shocked and happy, obviously. But actually the owners had sort of like the intuition to be like, okay, don't take it. Hold it, because this is unusual, and what if the guy comes back the next day? So they're kind of being good Samaritans here.
Yeah.
Because they could easily just be like, take it.
Exactly.
They could easily be like that.
It's ours now.
And if he comes back, just play dumb. I mean, you left $1,000 in tip. I mean, who's gonna be like admit to that? And you have no proof.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad to hear that the owners did this. So they were like, I mean, I'm like, hey, sorry you missed out on $1,000 tip, but you did the right thing in this case. You did the right thing. And I feel like there's a lot of things that people don't see like with their eyes, but we believe in, for example, karma. We believe that good things are met with good rewards and bad things are met with, somewhere down the line you might have something bad to you. So I feel like hopefully this will come back and give the owners some, good benefits and the servers good benefits, because I think they did the right thing. So they held the money, and surely enough, the guy comes back the next day and is like, sorry, I was drunk. I did not mean to leave you $1,000. And they gave it back to him.
Well, I think the guy shouldn't have been drinking that much.
I think, well,
I mean, here's the thing.
Too.
This should be a lesson. I'm kind of, although I get it, I get what you're saying. There were, the restaurant owners were very, very positive people when they did this. Yeah, almost to me would have been like, if he lost $1,000,
right,
he deserved it, because.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because he didn't learn his lesson. He's kind of like, oh, I got it back.
Right.
And he's just kind of like, he did it with no repercussions.
Right.
But I feel like this could be like a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Of like, don't drink so much, don't be such a whatever, and just careless with your money. So I feel like, I don't know.
No, I totally agree with that. I feel like the second part of so the first part is the owners, they made the right, I feel like I would have done the same.
Yeah,
okay?
The owners were great people, and definitely give them that.
And it's unusual to have thought of that, honestly. Like, I would have never thought of that. I would have been ecstatic, I would have taken it, bought some stuff with it, and so they had the state of mind to do that, and also the employees weren't like throwing a fit. Because, dude, I'll tell you right now, in America, we worked in restaurants for a long time. You can't mess with a server's tip. You cannot do it.
Yeah.
It is it's one of those unwritten rules that if a management messes with their tip, the whole staff will uprise against you. Okay. So they didn't uprise. They didn't say,
what I'm thinking is this guy might have been really nice to them. Yeah. What I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then that's why they're like, let's be really good and also I think being Asian, they don't want to cause trouble.
Oh,
I think that was also
like
a mentality.
Really?
Because think about this: if someone needs $1,000, right?
Right.
You're like, all right, if we take it now, the guy might get litigious.
Oh yeah.
He might be like, what? You're not giving it back? I'm suing you for this. And the restaurant, the restaurant people might be like, we don't need that.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be another thought process.
Well, that's not a bad thought process. I mean, you want to avoid trouble, right?
Yeah.
So, and the other part, like you said, I totally agree with like, look, guys, let this be kind of a mini lesson for you in the future. Nothing good happens when you get too drunk, as this guy said.
Yeah.
All right, nothing good happens. Where basically I think they assumed that the guy thought that the hundreds were one. So if you're drunk to the point where you can't tell between a $100 bill, $10 bill, $1 bill, that's not good, folks. So don't do that.
And also, stop carrying $1,000 in cash around with you. Who does that?
Asians do that.
Yeah, but
Asians
don't
do
do
that.
that.
Not
Not good. Oh, can I tell a story?
Yeah.
I once got a $100 tip.
Off how much is the bill?
Like I don't know, like a couple $100, whatever.
Okay.
So I got a $100 tip,
Yeah.
right? I saw the $100 bill.
Yeah.
This is back in Quincy, Illinois.
It's a lot of money.
All right. So I saw the $100. I was
Yeah.
ecstatic.
Yeah.
It was by a church group.
Okay.
I was like ecstatic.
Yeah.
It's like 30 people, right? 8 at a buffet.
Okay.
And I went over there. I saw the $100 bill on the table. I'm
Yeah.
like, holy cow!
And then
So
what
I
happened?
picked it up
Uh-huh.
and I turned it around.
Oh
And it was a church flyer. It was like, something is worth more than money. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That is such. You know how much he left me? 0.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
I do not.
I used to
don't
live in the
think that's
Bible
right.
Belt. I used to live in the Bible Belt.
Oh, that's
you know,
right.
like, and I feel like I go to church regularly, whatever.
Yeah.
But doing that's horrible.
That's really bad.
Horrible.
Really bad.
Like in New York, if you don't tip, people run after you.
Oh, they will. Oh, yeah.
In the
will.
Midwest, like literally, no tip. 30 some odd people, no tip. One fake $100 bill. That was.
Could have
oh my
left.
God.
They could have left you like, it's a buffet, right? I mean, they could have even left you like $10.
And-
Between 30
yeah.
people, that's 30 cents or whatever.
But if you left anything with that thing, it would have been okay. But if you leave nothing and just that thing, and leave with the message like some things are more important than money, I get that. I do. But people need to make a living. So
Dude.
don't be like that.
Dude.
Anyway, that's my
Dude.
little story. Thanks for watching.
Later.
See ya.